history. Okay. Well, Smorgasbord Records started out in 1986, 1987 by Chris Daly, and he put out the X Marks the Spot 7-inch, which featured my band Up Front. So I've been friends with Chris since 1986. He continued the label through till about 1996, and around that time, I was looking to start a record label of my own, and I talked to Chris, and he said he wasn't looking to do the label anymore. He had other things going on, Smorgasbord Cycles, and then later on he started doing his daily screen printing. But he's always been a busy guy. And I worked out a deal with Chris, and instead of me starting a brand new label, I just took over Smorgasbord Records and kept in print the releases that I could, and some of the releases that some of the bands that had moved on to other things or had broken up or had discography CDs in the works, I just didn't worry about those releases. And just been moving forward with the label ever since. Well, pretty much, Jamie from Hatebreed really wanted to be on Smorgasbord. He respected the label, and he thought it would be a good start for them to be on Smorgasbord. And Matt McIntosh had joined Hatebreed shortly after they recorded the 7-inch. And he and I were really good friends. I played with Matt in band Eventide for a little while. And between Matt and Jamie, they were both saying, we really want to be on Smorgasbord. Let's do the end of the night on Smorgasbord. So I said, fine, let's do it. And they went on tour. They were working really hard. And Smorgasbord's always tried to be a springboard for labels to move on to, a springboard for bands to move on to bigger and better things. So got them onto Victory, and then, Jamie got them onto Universal. And I don't know what happened. I think Universal probably bought out whatever remaining contract they had with Victory, and that's pretty much that.
Yeah,
it all happened rather. It seemed like it happened rather quickly, but Hatebreed were out touring and doing it all DIY for a good 2.5 years before anything really progressed for them. They made a name for themselves all on their own by Jamie booking shows in Connecticut and them just going out.
They do it?
I don't know. That's a hard question. We've had a lot of fun shows in a bunch of different places. Fender's Ballroom in 1989 out here in Long Beach, California with Youth of Today and Bold and Judge and Gorilla Biscuits and Chain of Strength. That show was insane. That was a really, really fun show. But we've also played some really fun shows in Leipzig, East Germany at a club called Coney Island. Played a really great show in Bleiskastel, Germany. It's hard to really pick. We played some really fun shows at the Anthrax in Norwalk back in the late 80s. We've just been very fortunate. We played some fun shows in Japan back in 1998. We've been fortunate enough to travel around and play so many different places and had some really good experiences in so many different parts of the country and parts of the world. If we had the opportunity to fly all the way to Asia and play shows, I would like to go everywhere possible. We've been to Japan, but, we've never been anywhere else. So, we would go, if we could, I would like to play wherever we'd be welcome. Or how well bands do in Indonesia, or I know some bands have gone to Korea. So, wherever it would be safe and there'd be people that would be willing to see us, I think it would be a lot of fun. My last words. Thank you very much for, taking the time to want to chat with me a little bit tonight and introducing me to this very cool feature in Facebook that I haven't used before.
All right. That's all.
Have people can check out, Upfront website or Smorgasbord Records website. Shoot me an email, say hi, find me on Facebook. It's all good.
Okay, thank you a lot, Jeff. Anyway, good luck.
No problem, man.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye.
All right, dude.
You've got a magic and only in hand, there was a key for a lock in the door.